What's going on, my fellow Belmonts? The Mad Belmont here, and I am back with another video. I'm responding to an article that I seen on a video I was watching the other day. Okay, I was watching a video by SwitchForce. If you have not subbed to that channel yet, I highly suggest you do. Okay, Zach does an amazing job on over there at that channel. I know that they are exponentially bigger than me, and they probably don't need this, but I still think that they deserve as many subs as they can get on over there. Zach and before that, Gabe and Jake, they did an incredible job with that channel. Okay, and Zach is still continuing to do a great job with that channel. So please be sure to go give Zach some support down below. I know, like I said, I know that his channel is just completely dwarfed mine, okay, but hey, there may be someone out there that has not seen Zach's content. I highly suggest you do. But anyway, back on track. I saw a video of Zach's, okay, a couple days ago, and he was talking about this video, he was talking about this article on whatculture.com, which is 10 reasons Nintendo has us worried. If you want to know the full list, I will leave it down in the description below. I will leave a link to that article, but I'm going to be talking about one specific section of that article, because I don't know, I really don't agree with that article, with that point in the article here, okay? It's their reason number 9, okay? So, let's get right into it. So, reason number 9, okay? Reason number 9 here. What has happened to what has happened to Retro Studios, basically? Metroid Prime 4 and Retro Studios. And in the next part of the article here, okay, in the actual point itself, it says, Metroid Prime Remastered shadow dropping onto the eShop in February led to strong sales. But there's still no word of Metroid Prime 4. First announced in 2017, development was rebooted in 2019, which they told us about, swapping from Japan's Bandai Namco to the Texas-based Retro Studios. With no clear reason for 2 years' worth of work getting scrapped, the announcement left followers puzzled and anxious. Some, not all. Throughout the 2010s, Retro focused on co-developing Mario Kart 7, which is a great game, by the way, along with Donkey Kong platformers like Tropical Freeze. I still need to play that. Replacing Bandai Namco on Metroid Prime 4 brought an end a period of pitching Zelda spin-offs and the supposed Star Fox co-op game to Nintendo, of all things. 2007's Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, oh my god, it's been that long. Oh, I feel old. On Wii was Retro's last new Metroid game, with the first major Nintendo Direct of the Year passing by, with no concept art, promotional stills, or even a snippet of a trailer. Fans are questioning exactly when we'll see this fourth part of Prime. That is a truth right there. Being stuck in development hell doesn't exactly instill faith that the end product will be good. Now, here's what I have to say about that. I do not agree with that last part. Being stuck in development hell, that does not mean that this whole game is stuck in development hell, okay? Look, you can clearly think that if you want to. If you think that, hey, that is your opinion. It is completely valid. Okay, you have every right to think that. I do not agree with that whatsoever, though, okay? And here's why. Nintendo has a pattern here in recent years when it comes to the Metroid franchise, okay? Outside of them just announcing Metroid Prime 4 is in development, it's a thing out of the blue. Take a look at this. There are 3 strong examples here of basically what they chose to do with Metroid Prime 4 right now. Let me explain this. So, speaking of Metroid Prime 4's announcement, back in 2017, okay, at E3, what else was announced there? That was Metroid. There was something else that was announced there. Do you remember? Oh yeah, it was Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS. Something that had been rumored for a while up to that point, okay? Because they had just canceled, like, cease and desist a fan game, okay? AM2R, which I have on my PC. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I will, though, after I go through all the official games in the timeline. I'll go back and I'll play AM2R, but anyway, off track again. So, they announced Samus Returns at that same E3 that they revealed Metroid Prime 4. Now, what did they do? They didn't say, oh, it's just in development. They announced it, and then they announced, oh yeah, you don't have to wait that long. You have to wait, let me see, it was June, July, August, September. 3 months. 3 months is all we had to wait. Okay? It was either September or October. So, 3 to 4 months is all we had to wait on that. Okay? Fast forward 4 years. E3 of 2021. Nintendo has a Direct. It's going smooth. Everybody's, getting hyped over certain games. And what do? They give us an update on Metroid Prime 4. Okay? And they say, hey, we're still working on it. We'll reveal more when it's good and ready. And then what happens after that? They, out of the blue, just announced, oh yeah, by the way, there's a new 2D Metroid game. It's Metroid 5, sorry. It's Metroid 5, and, oh yeah, it's Metroid Dread. That concept is not dead, Metroid fans. You thought it was, but it wasn't. And, let me see. Oh yeah, by the way, you can play it in October. What? Newest game in the series? Newest 2D game? And we can play it in 4 months? Yes, please. Okay, so that's another example. That's the second example. The third example. Flash forward to this year. Okay, 2023. There had been rumors going ablaze about Metroid Prime Remastered. First it was the trilogy. Then it was just the first game. Then Jeff Grubb had to shave his head because he was convinced it was going to come out last year, but it didn't, so he had to shave his head. Okay? And then, what does Nintendo do? What do they do? Out of nowhere, at the Nintendo Direct in February, they announced, oh yeah, by the way, Metroid Prime Remastered, yeah, that's a real thing. And, by the way, you can play the digital version today, and then later in the month you can buy it physically. Nintendo has this habit of being all hush-hush on anything Metroid, okay? They will let rumors fly, they will let YouTubers like myself and all these Nintendo YouTubers make videos about it and everything, and then when they are good and ready to announce it, okay, when they are good and ready to announce it, that's when they drop the bombshell. That's when they drop the info. That's when they give us a release date, okay? They wait until it's a few months out, and then they give us the information. The only outlier in this whole thing is Metroid Prime 4. They had to announce that because I think they did it mostly for shareholder reasons. They were doing that just to say, hey, shareholders, look at us. We're working on this new game in our Prime series, right? In our Metroid Prime series, okay? We good? We good? Okay, we good. So, and then they just stayed hush-hush until they had to change developers. Then they let us know about it. Then, when they gave us the update in 2021, they let us know about it. Okay? Nintendo is doing the right thing here. Okay? They give us information when they feel they are good and ready to give it. There's nothing to be worried about whenever they do this type of thing, okay? I know it's easy to get anxious, and I know it's easy to get worried, because you know, you don't hear anything for a long time about these franchises, right? These ones that you may love that are more niche, right? In the grand scheme of things. I know that Metroid is a super popular franchise, but compared to like a Zelda, a Mario, you know, franchises like that, it's not as popular as those. It's more niche compared to those. So, yeah, but when you hear almost nothing about these different types of franchises, I know just how anxious it can make you, okay? I'm a Castlevania fan. I haven't really heard anything new in this franchise since 2014. Almost 9 years. Almost 9 years ago. That's how long it has been since I've heard anything new coming out of this franchise, okay? And I can go into a whole video about that, but I'm not going to right now. All I'm saying here is there's nothing to worry about. There's absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to Metroid. They are waiting until this game is kick-ass, and then they're going to go and they're going to drop the bombshells on us. They're going to give us trailers. They're going to give us art. They're going to give us a release date. They're going to say, hey, this is when you can play it, okay? And I'll be honest with you, it's looking more and more like they're going to make Prime 4 a release alongside their new hardware, which is a good move for them, okay? And I think it's the right move here. I'm just, okay, so let me just say this. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to discuss this with you, okay? And that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. Okay, I'd appreciate that. Really helps me out. Also, share it around. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you might want to do that because I make content on Metroid, Castlevania. I make content on Metroidvanias in general, indie ones, at least twice a week. Okay? And I put my heart and soul and my passion for these different games into these videos, and I think it shows. I think it shows through pretty good. So if you like that, if you like my content so far, please be sure to give me a subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload from me. And remember, have fun on a hunt, my fellow Belmonts. I'll see you in the next video, and peace out.